Um, Help investors that own uh $20 million or more,
Yeah.
better protect their assets. Because here's what I find. Look, this is to all the viewers out there. If you're just starting, um, go find somebody locally that you trust that can put together a good policy for you. Once you get to 15 properties, let me define that. 15 1 to 4 families
Hmm.
or 25 or more units in one building. Okay. Once you start to scale there, start to really think about the advisor you're hiring. Are they reading all the policy languages? Because for me, once you get to higher scale and serving bigger clients, the needs change, the contracts change, and my advice, I'm able to be more valuable to them. So, everyone starts out, including in my business, going.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Podcast. I am your host, Q Edmonds, and I am super, super excited today about my guest that I have here. He's making serious strides in the insurance world. He makes sure that investors have the insurance that they need, right? He work with property management, contractors, just a little bit about what he does. I'm going to let him go ahead and tell you more about what he do. And so I'm really excited to introduce you guys to Mr. Richard Smith. Sir, how you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good, Q. Yeah, no,
Absolutely.
thanks. Yeah, thanks for having me on.
No, absolutely, man. Listen, listen. I am excited for our viewers to take a peek through your lens, right? I'm excited for you to talk about what you do, for you to educate us, for you to take us into your world. And so I want to dive right in, man. Take us into your world. Let us know what's your main focus these days. And also, what markets are you operating in? You already got me once, but go ahead and tell us what. They don't need to know that, but that's between me and you.
Yeah,
But yeah, tell us what markets
yeah,
you're operating in, man.
yeah. No, just so I specifically work with anybody involved in real estate as far as a risk management standpoint. So if you think like insurance, like as a real estate investor, insurance on your asset, as if you're a construction operator, general liability insurance. If you're a property manager, like professional liability, general, all of those things is what I do. I do it across the country. I don't have the reach to get to Hawaii and Alaska. I'm not in Rhode Island, and right now we're staying out of Washington D.C. But pretty much everywhere else is a good area of focus. And I particularly on the real estate investment side, just because there's no confusion. If any investor that has 15 like 1 to 4 families or more, or if you have a lot of different multifamily properties, even if it's just one 50 unit property, that's typically where I start to play, upwards of people that have 50 locations and hundreds of different units at different places. So a lot of different complexities. So that's the markets, and that's a little bit about what I do. So.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Absolutely. And so I would like to know, man, if you don't mind telling me why insurance? Like, where did the passion come from for you to really dive into the insurance world?
Yeah, it started at birth. Now my dad was in the industry, and I kind of followed his footsteps, if you will.
Yeah.
Took a little bit of a sidetrack for a second. Was in real estate about that much.
Yeah.
Owned a couple. And ultimately, I chose this, and it's been a strong 8 years. Helping the real estate industry.
Absolutely. Love it, man. 8 years, man. That's a good chunk of time, man. And so I know you have your own process. I know you have the things that work well for you. So what's been the key to keeping that machine running smoothly, the things that you do?
Specializing. I think the insurance guys are historically known for kind of being like a generalist. They'll your family insurance agent where they'll do like your home, your auto, your life insurance, and then if you start a business, they can do the business and do some small things. But if you really want to differentiate yourself, focus in an industry. And the clients that I take on, I don't take on everybody. Not everybody's a fit for me. I turn people away, which sounds crazy, but I do.
Yeah.
And it's if you know what you're looking for, you know what type of client you want, you can be very specific in how you build your business around that. So
Absolutely. Now I'm not sure what the exact vernacular is within your world, but I know there are moments when things get real. Like I want to say deals go sideways. I'm not sure if you would categorize them as deals, but is there a time within what you do, kind of when things kind of felt maybe seemed like it was falling apart, and you had to pivot fast, had to kind of think on your feet? Like, is there any stories like that you can share within the insurance world?
yeah, I mean, it happens at the micro level, not so much at like the macro level of operating the business, right?
Yeah.
Because again, I work for a extremely large brokerage that's national. But as far as the micro is concerned, for an example, I'm working on a case right now in Florida where they own about 50 different properties in a certain town,
Hmm.
and it's hurricane season, so like it's people don't read the insurance contract, and if you don't, even the quotes you get can be subject to change based off different things. So, for example, if a hurricane starts blowing and is within 100 miles of landfall, they could easily pull that quote. So where that comes into play is the decision making process, and if the client takes their time, it could be too late. There's also other things like, for example, instability. If there's, I'll give you an example with being as in the middle as I can be, but in terms of some sort of riot happening in a certain city, I've
Hmm.
seen underwriting at different companies put a hold on any new policy quotes going in there. So, for a property owner, you have to think, location, 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 like where is this property? And you also have the aspect of the insurance industry in general. So without getting into too specific details, there's levels to it.
Yeah.
And there's what's called reinsurance that dictates a lot of what companies can do. If you've been looking at your insurance premium for the past 5 years, you've probably seen you pay double or more. And there's reasons for that.
Yeah.
And it's not because the big bad ugly insurance company's out to get you. It's really not. It's data driven to understand what the risks you're taking on. So not understanding that, you're at a disadvantage. And if you don't know that and you can't explain it to your client, or you literally can't read a contract and know what is going to be a pitfall for them, that's where you're setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah.
But knowing all those things in the white black swan, sorry, of like, hey, you have a hurricane coming. You have to take each individual deal as thinking about all those things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Absolutely. No, I think you hit the nail on the head when you said most people don't read the contract. Most people are not up to date with the changes in the clause. And I definitely hear you on that. And most people just don't know. And so I'm glad you spoke to it. I'm glad, again, I'm glad we got your unique lens on the show today. So let me ask you this. What are you most focused on solving or scaling next? What's the next real goal for
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
Help investors that own $20 million or more,
you?
better protect their assets. Because here's what I find. Look, this is to all the viewers out there. If you're just starting, go find somebody locally that you trust that can put together a good policy for you. Once you get to 15 properties, let me define that. 15 1 to 4 families, or 25 or more units in one building. Okay. Once you start to scale there, start to really think about the advisor you're hiring. Are they reading all the policy languages? Because for me, once you get to higher scale and serving bigger clients, the needs change. The contracts change. And my advice, I'm able to be more valuable to them. So, everyone starts out, including in my business, serving smaller clients and things like that. Where I'm at now, it's growing and growing and growing and growing. So, that's typically, not typically, that's my next area of focus.
Absolutely. No, I love it. And of course, either the next move can either compound things or create total chaos, depending on how you play it. And it sounds like you're reaching for the stars. So I know, but you've been in for a long time. So I know you're able to take the chaos and put a system and make it beautiful for a beautiful outcome. So I appreciate your insight. And listen, a lot of people either listening, they're like early in their journey or they're looking to level up. And I think they may benefit hearing this from you. When it comes to building relationships and growing your network, what's made the biggest difference for you?
Every event, actually follow up. Create your own mail list. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter if you're an investor. Let's say you're an investor, you own 2 properties. Create your own mail list. You market to the realtor, like all of the realtors that are trying to market to you. It doesn't marketing, whatever. Just be in touch with them. What does that mean? People say, let's stay in touch all the time. It's easier to stay in touch these days, social media, but honestly, get their email once a month, send them your own personal newsletter that talks about your family, that they always remember you. You keep growing that, and people are going to remember you. They'll remember that you work in IT and you have these 2 properties, but oh, by the way, you're looking for another one. What's your buy box? What is that? So always actually build that. It takes work, so people aren't going to do it. But if you actually do that, even for your personal, they'll remember you. They'll know you as a relationship through this digital age.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you so much. I always, like to ask this question. You dropped some gems. I mean, you took us into your world. You took us, let us speak through your lens. Is there any other inspiration, any other encouragement that you feel like you want to leave the audience, or any kind of other advice? Because again, this is your unique lens, especially when it comes to insurance. And I'll be honest, I haven't had too many insurance people on, so I'm enjoying this conversation. But through your lens, is there anything you feel like the audience may need to know and that you can help them out with?
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Yeah, I got 2 things. The first is if you are signing up yourself to go be an investor or whatever business you're in. Be the investor. Be the actual business owner. Take the ownership that you're taking on. Don't complain about certain circumstances, and be ready to learn things. I post things at times on my LinkedIn and my newsletter. The number one thing that I see small businesses fail to realize is that if you're a small business, you are everything, right? You're your own legal department until you find a lawyer. You're your own XYZ until this. Hire the professional and get your contracts right. This goes back to what I was saying at the beginning. If you think that, oh, I'm just going to go and make deals, that might be sales might be a strong suit for you. And, maybe you need a partner to come in there, but you have to slow down and realize that, okay, if I really want to be successful, I'm going to have to learn how to read a contract. I'm going to have to learn about taxes. I'm going to have to learn these things. So don't wait. Don't be reactive to that, to learn it. Here's an example. And this is an example that is a real example. It's not my example. It's one of my clients' example. I have a client that he was working in IT for several years. He got good at understanding, the software side of certain things. He didn't know anything about taxes. So then he actually went and changed jobs when he was like 25, worked at one of the tax companies, one of the big tax companies, worked there for 2 years, learned taxes. Then he changed jobs and he went and worked as a paralegal. He worked as a paralegal for a year and a half or 2 years maybe. And then after that, he actually started investing in real estate. He started his own construction business. And with the knowledge, he's able to make decisions quickly, and he's scaled faster than anyone I've seen, because he's now one of my clients, which, he's doing about 5 million in revenue. So and this is after 3 years. So you don't have to probably do that. You don't, change her whole career, but there's tons of resources out there, classes, things like that. You can actually go and learn. And here's a tip. It's better to have them in person than it is online. Online, you can cheat yourself.
Mm, 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 mm. Mr. Richard, great nuggets. Thank you, man. Thank you for sharing. Fantastic. Listen, all right, before we wrap, if someone wanted to reach out to you, connect with you, maybe collaborate with you, or learn more about what you're doing, what's the best way for them to reach out to you?
Yeah. Find me on LinkedIn. That's probably the best way. If you search Rick Smith Levitt, LEAV as in Victor, ITT, you'll find me there. We can connect there. That's probably the easiest way. And then we can take it offline or whatever. So.
I love it. Well, there he is, everyone, Mr. Richard Smith. I appreciate your time, sir. Thank you so much for your time, for your story, for your perspective, your unique lens. This was great, and I know our people are going to get a lot of great value from this. So I thank you for being here. Thank you for being in the space and doing things the right way. I appreciate you, sir.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Now, to everyone else, if you got value from this, please make sure you are subscribed. You do not want to miss out on these amazing conversations that we're going to have. And so to Mr. Richard, thank you again. And to everyone else, we'll see you on the next time.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.